Be me, 29 years old, former junior analyst for a logistics firm, burned out. Fried my nervous system on caffeine and spreadsheets, quit without notice 6 months ago. Now working graveyard shift at the Regional Botanical Archive. It's a basement facility. Concrete walls. Temperature kept at a constant 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity controlled at 35%. My job is to digitize catalog cards from the 1920s. It is quiet. It is boring. It is perfect. Only one other person works down here at night. Her name is Elise. She manages the physical seed vault. First night I met her, she didn't look up. She was scrubbing a petri dish with a toothbrush. Intense focus. She wears oversized cardigans, always grey or moss green. Hair is always in a messy bun, held together by a pencil. Not a metaphorical pencil, an actual stapler HB. I sit at my desk. She sits at hers, 40 feet away. The only sound is the hum of the dehumidifiers and the scanner whirring. 3 weeks pass. We have spoken maybe 10 words. Mostly, excuse me or coffee pot is empty. I bring a book to read during breaks. Dune. She sees it on the break room table. She stares at the cover for a solid minute. Doesn't touch it. Just stares. Then looks at me. Sandworms are biologically improbable. Then she walks away. Leaves a scent of dried lavender and old paper. That was the longest conversation we've had. Month 2. Routine is set. Arrive at 10 p.m. Nod to Elise. Put lunch in the fridge. Start scanning. I notice she has a routine for her tea. 11:15 p.m. exactly, she boils water. Uses a thermometer to check the temperature 185 degrees. Steep for 3 minutes. She uses a sand timer, not a phone timer. A literal hourglass. She drinks it out of a mug that looks like a hollowed-out log. One night, the kettle breaks. It won't switch on. She stands there clicking the switch. Click, click, click. She doesn't get angry. She just vibrates, like a tuning fork, hands clenching and unclenching at her sides. I get up, walk over. Fuse might be blown. She steps back exactly 2 feet, gives me space. I wiggle the cord base. It sparks and turns on. She lets out a breath she was holding. Thank you. Voice is quiet, raspy, like she hasn't used it all day. No problem. Go back to my desk. Next night. I come in. There is a small glass jar on my desk. Inside is a layer of moss and a tiny fern, a terrarium. There is a post-it note. Dicranum scoparium. Mood moss. Needs low light. Do not overwater. I look over at her. She is measuring seeds with calipers. Doesn't look up. I put the jar next to my monitor. It makes the concrete wall look less dead. Month 4. It's raining. Heavy storm. Can hear the thunder even down in the bunker. Lights flicker. Elise stops working. She hates the flickering. Puts on noise-cancelling headphones. Huddles over her desk. I keep scanning. Power goes out completely. Emergency red lights kick in. It's spooky as hell. Silence is heavy. No dehumidifier hum. Just the rain pounding somewhere above. I turn on my phone flashlight. Walk over to her station. She is sitting on the floor under her desk, knees to chest. Elise, she jumps. The temperature regulation is offline. She says this like she's announcing a death. The generator should kick in. It takes 90 seconds. The humidity will spike. She is panicking about the seeds. Not the dark, the seeds. We can keep the door to the vault closed. Seal it with tape? She looks at me. Eyes are wide. Grey eyes. Gaffer tape. In the supply closet. Bottom shelf. We spend the next 10 minutes taping the door seals, working in the red light. She moves fast. Efficient. We finish. Generator kicks in. Lights buzz back on. She is breathing hard. There is a smudge of dust on her cheek. She looks at the taped door. Adequate. She looks at me. Your assistance was efficient. Glad to help. She hesitates, reaches into her cardigan pocket, pulls out a granola bar, slightly squashed, hands it to me. Caloric replenishment. I take it. Thanks. We eat granola bars in the break room at 3 a.m. She tells me about the seed she was measuring. An extinct variety of squash. Only 40 seeds left in the world. She talks for 20 minutes straight, hands moving. describing genetic drift and viability rates. I don't understand half of it, but I listen. I like the way her face changes when she talks about plants. Less tight. She catches herself. Stops mid-sentence. I am monopolizing the conversation. It's interesting. Keep going. She blinks. Really? Yeah. Tell me about the squash. She smiles. It's small. Just a twitch of the corner of her mouth. But it's there. Month 6. I bring a second mug. Start joining her for tea at 11:15. I don't drink tea usually, but I drink whatever leaf water she brews. Sometimes it tastes like dirt. Sometimes it tastes like flowers. I never ask what it is. Just drink it. We sit in silence mostly, reading separate books. She reads technical manuals or botanical encyclopedias. Sometimes she reads manga. Mushishi fits her vibe. One night, I notice she's limping, trying to hide it. Walking stiffly to the copier. You okay? Minor ankle sprain. Tripped on a root system in the field. She does field work on weekends. Do you need ice? I have applied a topical anti-inflammatory. She struggles to carry a heavy box of files. I stand up. Take the box from her hands. Our fingers brush. Her hands are cold, rough skin, calloused. I got it. Where does it go? Shelf B14. She follows me. Watches me put it away. You have good reach. Being tall has uses. Yes, it is evolutionarily advantageous for high shelves. We walk back to the desks. She sits down. Thank you, Mark. She used my name. First time in 6 months. Feels weirdly significant. Anytime, Elise. Month 8. My birthday. I didn't tell anyone. Don't really celebrate it. Come into work. There is a cupcake on my desk. It looks homemade. Lopsided frosting. Green frosting. And a small packet of seeds. Sunflower. Mammoth grey stripe. High yield. I look at her. She is hiding behind her monitor, aggressively typing. I walk over. Did you make this? She stops typing. The bakery was closed. I attempted a recipe. The structural integrity of the frosting is poor. It looks great. I take a bite. It tastes like matcha and basil. It's weird, but good. Thanks, Elise. How did you know? I saw your personnel file when filing the HR updates. Of course. Well, I appreciate it. She spins her chair slightly. Sunflowers are heliotropic. They follow the sun. Yeah? You work in a basement. You need sun. She looks down at her hands. Metaphorically, my chest does a weird thing, like a thump. I have the moss. That helps. She nods. The moss is thriving. You are a competent caretaker. High praise. Month 10. Corporate contacts me. Old boss. Offers me a consulting gig. Remote work. Double my current pay. Better hours. I should take it. My bank account is sad. My car needs repairs. I spend the shift thinking about it. I'm distracted. Scan the same card twice. Elise notices. She notices everything. Your rhythm is off. Your scan interval is delayed by 4 seconds average. Just thinking. About what? Leans against the filing cabinet. This is new. Proximity. Got a job offer. Old company. She goes still. Oh, better money. Day shift. She looks at the floor. Scuffs her sneaker against the concrete. That is logically the superior option. Her voice is flat. Robot mode. Yeah, probably. She nods. Does not look at me. Walks back to her desk. Puts her headphones on. Doesn't take them off for the rest of the night. No tea break. No conversation. Just silence. Cold silence. Not the comfortable kind. I feel like shit. Go home. Can't sleep. Stare at the ceiling. Think about the money. Think about the basement. Think about the lopsided cupcake. Think about the silence. Realize I don't want to leave. I hate sunlight anyway. Next shift. I come in. She is not at her desk. She is in the back vault. Inventory check. I walk in. It's freezing in there. She is on a step stool, counting jars. Elise. She doesn't turn. I am busy. I turned it down. She freezes. Hand hovering over a jar of heirloom beans, slowly turns around. Why? That is economically inefficient. I like it here. It is a basement. It smells like mildew. I like the quiet. I step closer. I like the company. She stares at me, blinks rapidly, processing. I am not good company. I have poor social skills, and I obsess over taxonomy. I know. I get anxious when the humidity fluctuates. I know. I hum when I concentrate. It's a B flat. I know. Her mouth opens slightly. You identified the pitch? I looked it up. She steps down from the stool. She is short. Look down at her. She looks up. You are staying? Yeah, I'm staying. She nods. Once. Sharp. Okay, good. That is acceptable. She turns back to the shelf. Hand me the inventory clipboard. I hand it to her. She takes it. Her hand lingers on mine just for a second. Warm this time. Tea at 11:15. Yes, I have a new blend. Rooibos and vanilla. Sounds good. Year 1. We start eating lunch together outside. Sitting on the loading dock steps. 2 a.m. Watching the city lights in the distance. It's cold. I give her my jacket. She drowns in it. Smells like my laundry detergent now. She doesn't give it back when we go inside. Wears it for the rest of the shift. I don't ask for it back. One night, I'm driving her home. Her car wouldn't start. Alternator dead. It's pouring rain again. Pull up to her apartment complex. Thanks for the ride. Need help with your bag? No. I am capable. She doesn't get out. Sits there. Rain hammering the roof. Do you want to come in? She asks the dashboard. I have plants. You might want to see them. I'd love to see them. We go up. Her apartment is a jungle, literally. Vines crawling along the curtain rods. Ferns in the bathroom. Grow lights everywhere. Purple glow. It smells like earth and rain. It's amazing, Elise. She looks proud. This is my personal collection. Non-archival. She shows me a monstera. This is Herbert. You name them? Only the dramatic ones. We sit on her couch, surrounded by leaves. She makes tea. We drink it. She sits close to me, knee touching mine. She doesn't pull away. I don't pull away. Mark? Yeah? I find your presence soothing. She says it like a scientific fact, like stating the boiling point of water. I find your presence soothing too. She looks at me, really looks at me. I would like to conduct an experiment. What kind? She leans in, very slowly, giving me time to back out. I don't. She kisses me. Tastes like rooibos and vanilla. It's quick, soft. She pulls back, analyzes my face. Data is positive. I laugh. Very positive. I kiss her back. Year 2. I still work the night shift. She got promoted to head archivist. She still wears cardigans, but now she wears my hoodies sometimes too. We moved in together 3 months ago. We needed a bigger place for her plants. And my books. Our apartment looks like a library inside a greenhouse. We still drive to work together, listen to podcasts about fungi. At work, we are professional, mostly. Sometimes she leaves post-it notes on my scanner. Drawings of hearts, anatomically correct hearts, with ventricles and aortas labeled. It's romantic, in her way. Break time. 11:15 p.m. Tea. She uses the sand timer. I watch the sand fall. Look at her. She is scrubbing a pot with a toothbrush, humming B flat. She looks up, catches me staring, smiles. The real one. Stop observing me. Can't help it. She rolls her eyes, walks over, kisses my cheek. The water is ready. I know. Be me. 31 years old, night shift archivist, surrounded by old paper and rare seeds. It is quiet. It is boring. It is perfect.